Hey, what's going on? You're hanging out with the Rockman. I've got Mr. Corey Taylor here with me.
Hi.
What's going on?
Nah.
He just got here. I gave him some T-shirts and he's not sharing them with anybody.
Yes, yeah. If anyone tries to come near these, you can draw back a stump. I'm just telling you right now, it's not going to be pretty.
I gave some to Bill from Mastodon. It was the same reaction.
Yeah,
as soon as I gave him the Bowie shirts, he's like, and it's funny.
Yeah.
He goes through them and he's like, I brought these for the band. And he's like,
Yes.
one was like, screw it. Nobody else got them.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just got here. You're going on stage in like 10 minutes.
We've been traveling literally for 18 hours. So if I appear out of sorts, it's just because I haven't had recent coffee yet. So
that's okay.
We're hoping that's temporary. But yeah, I mean, we did a charity benefit last night for Dropping the Bucket.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
Was your first time meeting Rollins?
No, I met him a long time ago because I was a part of the Black Flag tribute album that they did.
It's true.
Free the West Memphis 3.
Yeah, right.
Which was awesome because they released them this year. So I mean that was kind of cool to see that happen 10 years later.
This worked.
But I hadn't seen him in probably about 6 years. So we got to catch up a little bit, and he thanked me profusely for flying in and whatever. And I was like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's for the cause.
Yeah. And
keep it real with the cause.
And you're Rollins.
And I grew my beard especially for the the communist look, really. I don't know if that's real, but I'll back it. So,
but you got to admit, I mean, taking the path that you're taking now by doing the spoken word and writing. I mean, you're going that way. You're like, for me, Rollins has always been the modern day Renaissance man.
He paved the way.
Yeah, and you're following
I'm doing is I'm following the trail.
Yeah, and it's nice. It's nice to see you doing that.
And at the same time, I also know when my bread is buttered, man. So I give credit where credit is due. If it wasn't for Rollins, I wouldn't be able to do this.
Yeah.
I mean, he cut a swath through it with all you have to do is listen to Big Ugly Mouth, which is a great album.
I have all of them.
And you can just hear the chaos that's ensuing. And then you read Get in the Van, which is amazing as well. So yeah, I mean, I have nothing but the utmost respect for him, and the fact that he's still so passionate about what he does at the age. Well, we won't tell you how old he is. But we couldn't get him to jam with us last night. He was like, nope. I'm your MC. I'm your MC. That's all I'm doing.
I love the fact that he doesn't he's like, I'm too old to do music now. I'm not doing it. And I respect that.
And he sticks to it, man. I mean, we were even like learning My War just to get him up there. And I was like, please. Yeah. And Kira was there last night, from Black Flag, who used to play bass.
Right, exactly.
She was doing a thing with Mike Watts called Dose, which was really cool.
Yeah.
And she was like, I know it. And I was like, oh, we're so close. But no dice.
Well, this is those moments.
Yeah, totally.
I remember when we were on Ozfest, Tommy Lee was on.
Yeah.
We were asking him, he's like, would you come and jam Livewire with us?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah. And my bass player decided that he wanted to hang out with his porn star girlfriend.
Oh, of course he did.
So we missed that opportunity.
Yeah, good for him. Well done, Haas. How's that going for you now?
So
jerk.
Last couple of days, the biggest thing that's been around is the Rick Rubin thing, and I've got to commend you for finding. No, but listen, I know you're probably getting it all the time. I have to commend you for coming forward and saying something and having the balls to say it, because there's too many of these guys. I mean, yes, the golden era of that is over.
Yeah.
But there's too many of these guys that have come around. They would take $75, $100 grand out of your recording budget to sit on their ass and do fuck all.
Well, that's the thing that really bothers me. It's like, it's not like I'm even questioning his talent, because obviously he's got a great ear for what he does. Yeah. But for what he gives you, his prices are ridiculous. And it's unquestionably overrated. Now, completely overrated.
You compare working with him to working with Ross.
No, oh God, it's night and day, man. I mean, Ross was there from the minute you got there to till after you were gone, and he was there hardcore like the whole time. Rick gives you 45 minutes a week because he's got 12 other projects that he's working on, and that might work with other bands, but for me, like, I'm hardcore. Like, I love being in the studio, working, getting it done. And I love the process of it. And if I'm hiring you to help me do that, you'd better be there. And he just wasn't, and I had to lay the smack down on him and just be like, look, I'm not coming back, because I was going to fly home for Christmas. And they were like, you're not done. And I was just like, until I hear that from his mouth, and until he's here every day with me to finish this, then I'm going home. And I did, you know.
And when you're in a band setting, you've got other people that are like, "No, what are you doing? Don't piss them off." And
yeah,
it's like, no.
I think I'm pretty well known for not really giving a fuck,
Well,
you know.
And it's funny because I watched, like, you know, I went and I researched it after, and I watched, like, you know, a couple of years after, you were like a little, and you blew the doors open on it now.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
And you need to, because people.
The thing is like, I swear I'm going to change my nickname to Google Alert, because now it's like every 10 seconds something pops up. You know, Corey Taylor hates, blah, you know, and I'm like, oh God. But it's nothing I haven't said in the past, you know, and I might have been more PC about it in the past, but it just keeps coming back and coming back and coming back until finally people were like, what was it like working with the great Rick Rubin? And I was like, I don't know. I didn't really get to, you know, the 3 hours of his time I got over 7 months. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, but I think the, you know, living your life like an open book and being an honest person is what you've always lived.
Well,
and that's what people expect from you. So
the cool thing is it makes me a hero and a villain. Yeah. You know, I've got some amazingly inarticulate curse outs on Twitter. It's like, you ignorant fuck, you don't deserve fucking Rick Rubin. And I was like, well, there you go. Yeah. Well, but I get it from both sides, so I don't even care.
But a producer can only bring so much to the table.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, the talent has to be there.
Yeah, and it's your engineer. I mean, like,
it really is. You know? And that's one of the things that I really wish I could have gone back and really fought for, was the fact that Fiddleman would have gotten a producer's credit. I could have even given up our band credit, because, you know, Joey does a lot of that stuff. Clown does a lot of that stuff, you know, and the fact that it was really just under the Rick Rubin moniker. Yes, it's a great album, but I'm a huge fan, like a huge believer in give credit where credit is due. Absolutely. And in that case, people didn't. So.
And it's Terry Date's engineer, Nick Rescues.
Oh, Rescue Linux.
There you go.
Yeah.
That guy's the unsung hero.
Yeah.
He's the one that gets those Deftown drum sounds.
Oh, yeah. Well, and then we worked with Nick on 2 Stone Sour albums, and they were fantastic.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, he's great.
Cool. Well, thanks for taking the time, man. We're going to let you get to your show. We got a couple of contest winners that are going to come say hi.
Cool.
And always nice to see you again, man.
Right on, man.
Nice
absolutely. Yeah, I do my best.
All right.
The spirit of rock. 97.7.